I don't know where I would be without Five Nights at Freddy's. This franchise has been around for years, 7 years. I can't believe it's actually been that long, and Scott's retiring now. Like, sure, there's going to be more Five Nights at Freddy's games, but God, how do I put it? Five Nights at Freddy's has changed my life. Like, it blew pretty much any other horror game before it out of the water. Amnesia, Slender Man, all the others, and the creepypastas were blown out of proportion as soon as Freddy stepped into the picture. And I wouldn't be on YouTube without it. I don't even make as much Five Nights at Freddy's content anymore as I used to. Or not as much as I used to. But all the merchandise that I've collected over the years, every little thing, I still have it. Back from the first FNAF merchandise I ever got, even the bootleg crap that I've collected, I still have that. Because Five Nights at Freddy's is one of the best games I've ever seen because of its community and the creativity that comes from it. And it's because of Scott that people like the Pimps existed, which were a huge part of the FNAF community. It's the reason I exist today. It's the reason that just like all these amazing animations and fan projects and the incredible creepypastas, which are my favourite part of the FNAF community, and the games. So many games and fan games, and now that Scott is pairing with these people to help them like add a budget to their games so they can make them bigger and better, I love it. Scott, if you're watching this by some miracle, I want you to know that you are such a caring man, and I really want to thank you for everything you've done for this franchise, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you. And I hope with all the money you made from these games, you can go on a couple years vacation with your family, because you deserve a massive rest after the 7 years of work. And even the games that weren't as successful, like FNAF World. FNAF World is my favourite of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I don't know where I would be today without Scott. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for Scott. He inspired me to do YouTube, well, not YouTube, but Five Nights at Freddy's animations, and it's like, I don't even know how to put it. It's been so long. Pun intended. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold at the minute. I don't know where I would be without everyone. I wouldn't have met Bluezon. I wouldn't have met Flimp4K. I wouldn't have met most of the friends that I know today if it wasn't for Five Nights at Freddy's. And as much as people say it's a dead game, I disagree, but I don't knock them down. No game is perfect, but this changed me and my perspective on horror. Five Nights at Freddy's changed horror forever when it came out, and the first time I saw it was Yummy Mash playing the first game just after it came out, and the next day at school I had to talk about it with someone, and then it just grew and grew and grew. So Scott, you enjoy your retirement, because you deserve the best freaking send-off from your community, and I'm sorry about the Twitter crap that's happened over the last few days. I didn't want to get into that. No, thank you. But, Scott, just know that ever since the first game came out, I have idolized you. And that you are one of the best examples of gaming I've ever seen. I don't care how cheesy that sounds. I never would have met all these great people if it wasn't for you. So thank you. Thank you for 7 years of Freddy. God, 7 years. Wow. Thank you.